Top Male Show. Welcome back. It's hot.
String. Got move the mic.
Yep. We got a new. This is actually not a prop. This is a real mic. We're trying it out tonight. We're almost official.
We used it as a prop before.
Yeah.
In an earlier video.
Well, it was like the rat video Mike Harski was in on. And
Yeah, that's right. It was back then, wasn't it?
yes, Mike Griever made it. He's playing poker tonight, so he ain't gonna be able to make
He
it
didn't
to
move as
video.
quick enough, so he was watching our earlier Facebook post.
Yeah. All right. So, this is my request.
We can't butcher this one. We cannot butcher
Yeah,
this
we
one. I
can
hope we
get
get
it.
it right.
If I don't say it right, I might as well be fired.
Hopper.
Yeah, this is Hop's request, and I've seen the video one time, but
I held out. He told me that we were going to do this, and I kind of forgot about it, honestly. And so that's the main reason why I didn't go watch it, because I forgot about it.
well, Travis Rogers, he does some of our riffs for this show. He asked me what I thought of it, and I said I like it, man. It's pretty good. He says really rocking. He said for what he's done here lately, he said it's good to see. So, Tom Keifer, did we even say who it was? Well, it'll be, yeah, I guess it'll be. I don't know why I can't
If they're
remember.
watching this, they already know who it is.
Yeah, they already know. But Tom Keifer, man's amazing. Cinderella, solo, it don't matter. He brings it every time. I think of the 4 times I've seen him. It's 2 times solo.
I'm trying to remember how many times we've seen him. I think I think you and I've seen him about the same amount.
Yeah, seen
'Cause I
him
was thinking
twice.
you were ahead of me on one on Cinderella, but I think we've seen him all at the same time.
But yeah, Tom's badass. That's about guitar playing and singing. And his band, his new band's no slouch.
Oh no, those guys rock. And and Cinderella was always great. And I love Cinderella. They were a band that I think the name probably hurt them more than anything, but to me they were a very underrated band. They were overlooked a lot, I think, because of their name. And even though I love their music, seeing his solo and how much heart and soul he puts into those shows, and
Oh, he's a sweat machine.
he comes off there. He's got to be 20 pounds less every night. Just the sweat that rolls off of him. But he brings it. And he doesn't hold back anything. He puts 100%, 110% into it every night.
And he
man.
said the band he's got now, he loves them.
Yeah. And they everybody, you could tell they just mesh. They play together so well. His wife's in the band. She's done some can't think of the damn name of the songs that they've done now, but
yeah, they done that flower song.
Yeah, but she gets on stage and sings a couple, and then she's like backup singer girl. But yeah, the whole band, they just rock it.
And then Leslie Hill has done the duet for Nobody's Fool,
Mm-hmm.
and because I guess they're both from. I think they're both from the
live
same
in
area.
Nashville,
Yeah,
yeah.
now they're in both in Nashville. All right, you want to just go ahead and roll
Yeah,
fists?
'cause I think
Hell, I ain't even started
See,
up.
look, you're behind.
My God!
Oh,
Now we got the
sit through
damn
ads, so now we got to
advertisement.
talk more. We got to keep these. No, just.
Oh my
oh,
God,
skip
it's
it.
long.
Oh,
Always
I
skip
can't
that.
look. I'm trying to touch the screen. It's not working.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go.
This is kind of sound cool too.
Chopping like we're like a
You lost your touch here tonight.
I know, I'm getting a little.
See,
Look,
look,
there it
starting
is.
back up.
Damn it!
All right, touch, don't touch. Don't touch.
I'll leave it
Touch
alone. They got all kinds of. I'm advertising, not even on purpose.
U.S. Open tickets right there.
Yeah.
We can click right there.
There you go, String.
I'm not a tennis fan. Sorry.
All right, so what'd you think?
I liked it. It was not what I expected. I mean, I know you said it was kind of a more rocking kind of a sound, but it was just not in the way I thought it was going to be. I liked it though. I really did like it. It almost didn't. It sounded like him when he gets that, that Tom Keifer,
Yeah, when he
kind
gets
of scream kind of thing over it.
Raspiness.
But there on in the more mellowy parts of it, it sounded like somebody totally different, which
It's a little.
like a different style for him.
It's a little more bluesy.
Well, but he's always been.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I think they're even more.
Well, I think everything
full
he's done.
bluesiness.
I think everything he's put out as far as solo career has been more on the bluesier side and not the rockinies. He's still rocking songs, but less rocky, more bluesy. But I mean, this one was definitely a heavier song.
Yeah.
But it still had that bluesy note. But it was just, I don't know, something that way he was singing.
By the end
Totally
of the song,
different for him.
By the end of the song, you're pretty much probably into it big time.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I was into it early, but
that riff,
yeah,
when it
it's just kind of like that sludgy kind of, but it had that slow and kind of doomy kind of sludgy feel to it. I don't know. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm just glad he didn't hang it up.
Yeah, I'm glad. I didn't. I'm assuming all of the stuff that was on the TV screens was. I mean, I know a lot of it was real. I'm assuming all of it was real because I
Like the
didn't
stuff at the
realize he.
beginning?
Yeah, like I didn't realize he had that many. I knew he had a pile of surgeries on his throat.
I
I didn't realize it was like number 7.
We got even showed where they sued him.
Yeah,
For
major
songs.
record deal, or a record
Yeah,
label
for
suing
songs
or something.
and I don't know if he's referring to. I don't know if that's the Cinderella stuff or.
Probably. I mean,
I'm sure they won't. If they were being shitty about them playing live, I'm sure they're not going to come off with masters that easy.
No.
They probably want high dollar for them. But
yeah.
and I know I'd heard a while back that they had Tom's solo album. I don't know. I might have mentioned this in the show, but anyway, they brought in these young kids to listen to this album, like some record producer, and said, "What do you think of this?" And they're like, "Oh, this is really good. We like this. I can see this selling." And they're like, "Well, this is Tom Keifer's Cinderella. Oh, we don't like it." So it's like you get to see theirs because, like you
Well,
said,
that's where they
Cinderella.
failed. That they said, "Who is this?" and he answered it.
Yeah.
And
And
should have never answered it.
once Steve was still climbing, I mean, I remember Tom saying when he released that album, because that album's just as good as the other three, and MTV had told him, "Don't even bother making a video because we're not going to play it." So it's like, MTV controlled that whole music show.
Oh yeah.
I mean, why couldn't, I was kind of like, the guys from Wildside, why can't everybody just be on the same music scene? Why do we have to categorize and all of a sudden hate these guys and love these guys? Why can't we just like them all? But that's just the
Well,
way.
you look at the time period when Still Climbing came out. I mean, that was kind of later, and people's minds were changing and didn't want to hear the same old, and we all know what happened after that.
Yeah. It's
we don't need to
it's been
rehash
told.
that
It's been
story,
told
but-
100 times.
Yeah. So I mean, and things probably were a little stale. I mean,
Yeah,
not
it
to
was.
us
But,
per se,
yeah,
but
to
I mean, because
music
there was
genre.
plenty of other people that outweigh us a lot more than
Well, we coulda- I
didn't
mean-
make that call. But
Well, we could have took, half of them bands away. Not all of them. I mean,
Yeah.
they took all of them and
Oh, they
brought us
wiped.
in all this, and they could have just evened it out, even the playing field.
well, but
But we wouldn't have what we got.
I was gonna say, I mean, that's woulda, shoulda, coulda. I mean, what would have happened? Who knows?
I always think, man, look what it did Metallica. Golly, they was all screwed up. They didn't know what they wanted. They didn't know
A lot of
what to
bands.
do.
I mean,
yeah.
there's countless numbers of bands that just
But at
it
least-
either wiped them away completely, or they're like, "Oh shit, what do we do now?"
Yeah.
Because we got to change. And there were the ones that didn't, and the ones that didn't, they may not have sold millions and millions of records like they had in the past, but they kept that base, and those people didn't go away. So, and then there's other ones decided they want to try to make a different sound album.
But it was hard to do because you're already labeled with that stamp that society's labeled with, not like me and you in general, but.
Well, and then how many of them maybe fought the label and decided, you know, we're going to call it quits just because we don't. This is not our style. We're not going to do that.
Yeah. But there was a lot
of those that did that said, you know, we're going to make it how we want, or we're not going to do it at all. And if the label said, well, you're not going to do it at all, then who rotted them for sticking to their guns? I mean, yeah, it sucks that they weren't able to put anything out.
basically don't quit your day job. All right.
We'll get a little long here, so.
Yeah, I didn't even think this one was going to be long-winded, but it turned out to be.
Because we like us some Tom Keifer.
Yep. Comment what you think, Tom Keifer, whether you like his new stuff, Cinderella fan, maybe you didn't like him at all, or if you saw him live and think he's as awesome as what we think he is. Or
do you like him now but didn't care for Cinderella?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a couple of people out there like that.
Or even what did you,
or did you even know who Cinderella was?
Yeah, might not even know. You might be young enough that us old heads know who Cinderella is. So do you think, like he said, do you think that was a bad name for a band? Do you think they would have went further with a different name, or?
Well, I mean, if I'd have heard the band name before I ever heard or saw the band themselves, I would probably like Cinderella.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, well, listen, that's not metal. That can't be metal.
And then their
Or
name's in
rock or
purple.
whatever. Yeah, it's purple.
Not black.
I wouldn't. I mean, but luckily I heard it before I saw it.
All right.
All right, yeah.
So we're wrapping it up. Y'all be good. Peace.